Alright, bro, let's get straight into it. Let's dive right into this. This video is, pretty much not for anyone who's currently sane. This video is for, like, the bottom 10% of people who are maybe trying to get better, but they're, like, at the very, very fucking bottom to where they're very depressed. They can't get themselves to do basic things, let alone any good habits. This is gonna be some kind of, like, reassurance, whatever, and an explanation that your depression is not some existential truth. You're not some fucking outlier. You don't know something that everyone else doesn't just because you're sad. You just read SCP articles and you don't get enough sunlight. This is specifically going to be for people who are depressed because they're fucking chronically online. If you genuinely, like, survived a mass shooting or something, or, like, have a clinical depression, this is not for you. This is for the majority of people who are just very, very empty, feeling inside whatever the fuck. Again, they're at the, like, bottom, lowest of the low. Like, Discord kids, like, I don't know, Fortnite players, fucking one of those people. Okay, let's get straight into it. This is going to be split up into mainly three parts. The reasons it's happening, the symptoms, and also the, the solution. So, this is the situation. This is what causes your symptoms. If this applies to you, keep watching the video. If this doesn't apply to you, subscribe and leave a like, and then click off the video. So, you're staying up late as fuck. In my book, if you're not working on anything productive, anywhere later than 12 a.m. is, like, very, very late, bro. Unless you're, like, actually out, like, doing something cool, or working on something you care about, there's no reason you should be staying up until 12 a.m. just watching fucking pointless horseshit, right? You're not connecting with people. You're watching really, really depressing shit on the internet. Sometimes they're like, I don't know, make you have an existential crisis or something. And so you think that now because you know this information that's in this fucking niche YouTube video with 200,000 views or something, you think that you're smarter than, or you know something other than the people who are happy, and that the reason you're sad is because now you're aware, as this emoji right here would fucking suggest. I think it's like a Twitch emote, not an emoji, actually. Basically, it makes you think that you're aware of something big, something existential, like, I don't know, Roko's Basilisk. Oh boy, I better get to building the robot right away or I'm gonna fucking die or something. Or you get, like, very, very nihilist, and you think that you know some greater truth, and everyone else who's actually happy and not depressed is just fucking, like, retarded. And you're not, you're very smart, clearly. That's what you think. But despite apparently being the smartest, fucking most aware human in our species, you still can't get up to do the most basic tasks, and you delay them until it's too late. Fuck. Next. Thank you. The result of these things is that, number one, you're depressed, and you don't really know why, right? Because you don't really have a major conflict in your life, but you also don't have any goals to strive for. You don't have anything to work for. And that makes you very depressed, makes you feel fucking empty as shit. I know that happened to me during quarantine. And you don't know the reason. It just is just a really weird feeling. I don't wish that on anyone, pretty much. And yeah, good thing you're watching this video, because bro, if you're in this situation, you can get out of it. It's not really easy, but it's very, very doable. It's not easy, but it's simple. You're unable to enjoy the few times you're around others because you're not very mindful. Your mindfulness skill is like dog shit. You just keep overthinking. Maybe you think that this person hates you, even though they don't. And so the few times you do get to spend with them, you're not very good. And so you end up like this intruder cat right here. I love my fucking infographics. They're very funny. You end up getting some, like, weird fake OCD or some, like, bullshit anxiety that your great-great-grandpa would just laugh off if he ever experienced, and he would go about his day and be a Chad like he was, I'm assuming. Unless you're, like, German, then your great-great-grandpa probably was not a Chad. Again, you get this feeling of existential dread. Your own mind is against you, right? You're not very nice to yourself in your thoughts. You think this is rational. Your brain is very, very good at justifying being an asshole to yourself. Your brain is very good at justifying a lot of things, even if at an outside perspective it doesn't make much sense, right? So you might hate yourself, you might not like anything about yourself, and you just constantly put yourself down instead of actually trying to be better. And you also probably smell like shit since, as I mentioned, does this button work? Oh yeah. Since you can't get up to do the most basic of tasks, or you delay them for a while, a very common symptom of this is like basic hygiene shit you just don't do for most of the day, if at all. If this is you, like, you need this advice, bro. Please. Holy fuck, that is like bottom of the barrel stuff. That's how you know you're not some like gigabrain 5-head genius, you're just genuinely fucking like modern day depressed. So, if you're experiencing these symptoms and if you're doing these things... Wait, fuck. Wait, no. Okay. Okay, I'm special education apparently. Here are the reasons for this, right? You're watching... Now again, if you think this is cringe, if you think no way anyone would fall victim to this, sure, you're probably very lucky in this. Well, not lucky, you're probably just normal in this instance, right? You're watching scary, like, morbid shit on the internet, and that's like all the content you consume because you think it makes you like cooler to know this somehow. If you watch like, I don't know, live leak shit or like Twitter fights or whatever the fuck, you read a bunch of like SCP articles which are all written by like morbidly obese people. I don't know. The only other one I can think of is you watch like analog horror shit, Mandela Catalog, you know. Basically, you're only focused on the worst of humanity. And so that's what your mindset becomes. It becomes the worst of humanity. You're not very present, actually, and all the thoughts you have are negative. If you're very young, like fucking, I don't know, like 12, 14, whatever, you may not be able to shake these things off for a while. So yeah, if you're very, very young, this literally may be it. You literally just need to watch fucking happier shit, my guy. You're staying up late as hell, as I mentioned before, which is later than 12 a.m., You're staying inside all day. This is very important because humans are not supposed to be staying inside all day. What is solitary confinement in prison? You're literally staying in one place for the entire day, not talking to anyone, getting served shit food. That's a form of torture. Mostly because you're staying inside all day. You're not moving. You're not doing anything. You're not getting enough water and electrolytes. And you have fucking dry ass lips. Lick them right now. Moisturize those bitches if this applies to you, right? We'll go over how much to drink and what electrolytes to have later. But just know, this is probably you, if everything else here applies. You are not training your... nice English moment. You are not training your body, either with cardio or any resistance training. Resistance training can be like weightlifting or calisthenics. Cardio could be like a martial art that you do, or swimming or running, or even just a treadmill if you're kind of boring. You have dog shit Discord friends on Valorant all day who, like, I don't know, like, they sometimes call and sometimes you make funny jokes, so you stick around. Mostly you stick around because you know no one else wants to be... Mostly you stick around because you know no one else wants to be your friend. And the people here, they're not even very nice to you most of the time. They just kind of like make fun of you, make fun of each other, whatever. Not in a like helpful, constructive way. They just literally just, you know, you just call each other slurs and like play Valorant and like other shit that you don't really care about. Again, you probably do not have a big goal or a mission to strive for, because if you did, you would not be wasting your time blocking out your day with these useless horseshit activities, and you would probably have your priorities in order, which means you would have your health in check, which means you would not be making all these mistakes above. The following footage is extremely disturbing. Your discretion is advised. This is videos that the fucking Jeffreys over here are watching. Cat. This is a nice cat. I'll put up the video probably on the screen if I have time. Here's the Hungarian moment. Here's the solution, my guy. If you're experiencing enough of these symptoms before to where you're experiencing like a negative impact in your life, which to be honest, hold on, any of these things is enough for a negative impact in your life, so just apply all of these things regardless. And if you're a normal person, these should be very common sense things to you. Anyways, in order to solve this, you need to fix your body and you need to fix your mind, because both of those are fucked up, like, pretty badly. First off, and probably the easiest to implement if you don't live in, like, Somalia or Kosovo or, like, Estonia, is that you ensure you have 3/4 of a gallon or 1 gallon of water per day. It's very easy to ensure this, bro. Literally just take a measurement of water, take a water bottle, whatever. Let's say it's like a 1 quart water bottle. Like, set that in front of you, fill that up 4 times throughout the day, drink that, you're fucking golden. You don't need this much water if you're not exercising, but if you follow the other tips here, you will be exercising because you're not a fucking pussy. So, yeah, that's the water done. For electrolytes, because I know I mentioned that before, basically you just want to make sure you're getting in enough salt, which if you're an American, yeah, you're probably getting in enough salt. But also, you want to make sure you're getting in an equal, not an equal, but a proportionate amount of potassium. So you want to make sure you're eating things like potatoes or coconut water, or what else has potassium? Fucking bananas, even though it's not as much as people think. Or you just take like a supplement or a electrolyte drink or whatever. Just make sure it doesn't have too much sugar. Second really big deal is start eating primarily or exclusively whole foods. And if you need help with this, go check out my previous video on why all home cooked food is anabolic. And also it has some tips in there on how to cook, because once you learn how to cook, your diet, the diet portion of your life pretty much takes care of itself, unless like as long as you have enough money to pay for all the ingredients. So yeah, that's one. Probably the most important one, or one of the most important ones, is to start going to the gym or taking up a martial art. Doing this will help you in pretty much everything else. Going to the gym will overflow into anything else in your life and will improve it massively. Literally, whatever limiting belief you have, oh, I don't have a gym membership, just start doing fucking calisthenics. Oh, I don't have a pull-up bar, just buy a pull-up bar, or just walk to a park, do pull-ups in the park. You can do push-ups everywhere and anywhere you want. You can do them on the bus. Actually, no, don't do them on the bus, especially if you live in LA, because there's fucking like hepatitis on the bus in LA. But basically, you can do push-ups anywhere. You can do whatever calisthenic shit. I haven't made many videos about that, so you can Google some exercises, but I will in the future. Or, again, you can just get a gym membership like a normal person, or you can take up a martial art that gets you very fit. Just make sure that if you're doing a martial art, do it more than once a week. It's very important, because the mistake I made is I only went to a martial arts class fucking once every week, and I was wondering why I was not getting any fitter. It's just not enough frequency. You're not going frequently enough, especially if you're just being a fucking Discord kid the rest of the week, and then you're just going to that one class. So yeah, go do those things. And the last thing, to fix your body, very, very basic, get some sun. Holy shit, did I just smacked my mic? Okay, unlucky. Get some sun, please. As soon as you wake up, ideally, you want to either go stand out on a balcony, go out in a garden. If you have a garden, very lucky for you. Get some sun in your eye. You don't, like, I don't mean to, like, stare at the sun or anything. You don't have to, like, specifically stare at the sun. But just get any sunlight in your eye, even though it may not be very sunny where you live. It's better than nothing, okay? It's way better than being in your room. Because once you get some sun, your body knows what's up. Your body knows, oh yeah, it's the morning. Let's go. Let's fix my sleep schedule. And also, ideally, you want to see the sun setting. You want to give your body an idea of like every stage of, basically every stage of the day. You want to be out somewhere in the midday and then sometime in the evening. Let's go. And also, in addition to just letting your body know when to go to sleep, this will also give you much needed vitamin D, which fucking everyone and their mother and their mother's dog and their mother's dog previous owner and basically everyone is deficient in vitamin D. So, and the sun will take care of that for you, as well as some supplements. You know, just you can supplement with vitamin D if you really need to. That covers it for the body, for the very basic stuff. Next up, for your mind, number one thing you can do for your mind is meditate. I know it sounds very gay, fucking hippie, whatever. Oh my god, I'm gonna meditate. Yeah, just please, trust me, you're literally depressed and you watch SCP videos, so maybe kill yourself, maybe meditate, please. The simplest way to do this is to download the Medito app. Some less simple ways to do this is to either search on YouTube for Sadhguru or Wim Hof. One of them is an old Indian man who is, I don't know about his advice, but he does meditations, which is very cool. And then Wim Hof, you should have heard of him by now because he went kind of viral. He's the Iceman. He also has breathing exercises, Or, again, you could just download the Medito app. You should be able to do like 3 minutes of meditation, bro. Come on. If you can't, you can just like stop it midway through, finish it some other time. But the idea is that eventually you want to level up to 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. Until I would say like half an hour a day would be a pretty good endpoint for most people if you don't want to take it to the next level, which would be like something crazy like 1 hour a day. And you do want to make an effort to meditate every day, even if you don't train every day, because you're not damaging any muscles with that, bro. You don't need time to recover from meditation, so just make an effort to do some of it every day. Second thing is the gratitude journal, which again, all the people who think this is cringe will call it cringe and be like, why do you need to journal, whatever the fuck. Just try it out. It makes you a lot happier. It makes you appreciate a lot more things in life, like your parents, like your whatever, like the chair that you're sitting on, like the toilet you shit in, like the toilet paper you used to wipe the shit out of your ass that you shat in the toilet with. Yeah, gratitude journal. Just go look it up on YouTube. Don't make it too complicated. Just write down 1 or 2 things every single day as well. You want to take a walk every day, at least one. This will help with the previous step of getting some fucking sun, please. Because unless you're walking indoors, which is missing the point, you will see the sun when you're walking, hopefully. That's very good because it relaxes you. It gets some cardio, but not all of it. You should still do more than just walking. And it has a plethora of other benefits that I'm not going to go over here. Just trust me, bro. Take a walk every day. You have the time. The second to last thing for your mind is to dedicate your time to a meaningful goal. This seems very superficial, whatever. This doesn't seem very practical. Practically, just whatever you're interested in. Either try and become the best at that thing, or just have like a big project that you're working on with that thing. You can make videos like this. You can try to get to a certain strength number in the gym. You can try and like win a tournament in your martial art, whatever. That's like way above my level currently, so I don't know if I should be talking about that. Whatever means something to you. It can also be drawing something and selling it, getting a part-time job, whatever. Just spend some time trying to figure out what that is for you, and then fucking obsess over it. And then the last thing, which in your off time, or your time off, whichever way around you say it, which is probably going to be the majority of your day for the like beginning stages of you implementing these tips, because you're obviously not going to be doing everything at once. Like, oh, okay, I just watched this video, I'm going to fucking spend 12 hours in the sun, drink 2 gallons of water, and like deadlift 4 plates. No, you're not going to do that instantly. You're still going to be watching random horseshit on the internet. What you can do about that is to make the random horseshit you're watching on the internet beneficial instead of detrimental to you. So if you're watching a lot of negative, like, whatever, disgusting, like, fucking live leak, Islamic beheading videos, whatever, if it is gonna be for entertainment, make it like a series that actually gets you hyped and has some good learning lessons, like Berserk over here. We have the protagonist, his name is Berserk, and he goes berserk, right? And then just spend a lot more time doing a bunch of educational shit. I mean, watching a bunch of educational shit. Usually these are going to be longer videos with no Subway Surfers gameplay in the background, which I know is going to be hard for a lot of people to sit through. But just get used to it, and again, pick a topic that you care about. It could be about whatever else you've implemented here, actually. It could be, you could learn more about meditation, you could learn more about, like, the benefits of water, whatever. You could learn, like, a fuckload about fitness. There's so much to learn there. Or it could just be some random topic that you probably won't use, but it's better than watching, like, people get their hearts ripped out, you know? It's better than nothing. And with that, you should be on your way in around, I would say, a couple of weeks to feeling significantly better than you did before this, trust me. Life isn't, like, you're not even really living life. If you are this guy right here, what I described, if you're in this situation, you're not really living life. You're certainly not living a good life. And so pretty much anything you... Oh yeah, holy shit, no spoiler. And so pretty much anything you do to help improve is gonna help massively. And all these things put together, you're gonna see a big difference. Let's go, give it a try. Thank you very much for watching. Remember that negative thoughts are no more true or valid than your helpful, positive ones, and you want to have more of those helpful, positive ones. Also, remember to like and sub. Like and sub. Here's an instant depression cure for those of you who made it to the end of the video. For those of you who have the attention span.
No, don't woof.
He woofed. He said the word woof. That's so fucking, he's so cute. He said